G'day guys, it's Dave Casey here, and today I'm going to give you a quick rundown on dual battery systems in your four-wheel drives and the type of batteries you can get from your local Battery World dealer. Without a doubt, when we go four-wheel driving these days, we have a whole lot of little different gadgets. Some make it more comfortable like fridges, and others keep us connected like our phones, laptops and cameras. Regardless of all that, they all need a lot of battery power. So if you only got one battery in your car, which is a starting battery, the chances of being able to power all these gadgets and starting your car up in the morning is quite low.
Unfortunately, it isn't as easy as installing a second battery. It does solve part of the problem with more capacity, but if you simply install a second battery without a battery management system attached to it, you could still find yourself in the morning with two drained batteries. This is where dual battery systems come into play. A dual battery system will isolate the second battery, or auxiliary battery as it's called, from the starter battery. This will ensure your starter battery always has enough power to start the car in the morning.
Righto, so I'll start off by explaining what actual type of batteries there are, and the first battery I want to talk about is your starting battery. Now these are normally lead acid type batteries, and the way I think of these is like a 100-metre sprinter in the Olympics or a top fuel drag car. They're a massive eruption of power over a short period of time to get your motor fired up and running.
Then the second battery in your car, or the auxiliary battery, have to be deep cycle batteries. These type of batteries have a slow discharge rate, so they're safe to sit around for a few weeks at a time without being charged. But they cannot handle intense loads such as starting your vehicle.
Dual battery systems used to be really quite simple. You installed your second battery, ran all your accessories to it, and then put in a switch to manually isolate it while the car was switched off. But nowadays, things are a little bit more complicated. Secondly, smart isolators. Now there's one right here in this GU Patrol.
They're the same mechanical switch as the basic isolator, but instead of turning on and off with ignition, they're made to cut in and out at certain voltages. I'd recommend this as an entry-level option for dual battery systems. This means that they're able to keep the auxiliary battery disconnected until the starter battery is fully charged, ensuring you always have enough juice to get your vehicle going. There is nothing worse than being at camp after a big night, sitting back having a few tins, stereo cranked up as loud as it can, and you go to start your car in the morning and the batteries are flat. Trust me, I've been there.
And finally, DC to DC battery chargers, like this red arc one, as seen in Dylan's rig right here.
They're effectively like a battery charger you'd have at home, but they plug into your vehicle's wiring. The ECU sees it like another accessory, like a pair of spotlights, and will run the alternator accordingly. It basically makes two completely separate electrical systems, so there is zero chance of running the main battery flat while keeping the fridge on all night.
Righto guys, I hope I made this a little easier to understand. If you're looking to put dual batteries in your car, whether it be new or an old girl like this right here, drop in a Battery World today and get all the advice you need. Cheers guys.